Hello and welcome to News Blitzer. If someone makes a claim about you once, you may keep quiet. Twice. And you might start defending yourself. But what if the same claim is repeated over 30 times by the President of the United States? And you still don't say a word. That's exactly what's happening right now. US President Donald Trump has claimed 30 times that he personally brokered a ceasefire between India and Pakistan during a major military standoff called Operation Sindoor. Yet PM Narendra Modi, India's self-styled strongman, while issuing a general statement about the matter, has not refuted Trump directly, not once. In any functioning democracy, a sitting prime minister is expected to immediately reject or clarify such a claim, especially when that claim suggests that India halted its military operations under pressure from a foreign leader. While India has an official policy of no foreign involvement in any of its domestic or external matters. The silence from Modi regarding Trump's claim is no accident. There are specific reasons for it, revealing something deeply unsettling about how Modi sees his power, his vulnerabilities, and the truth itself. Here are 5 concrete reasons why Modi has maintained such silence. Reason number 5. Modi has weaponized silence. This is not the first time Modi has refused to speak when the nation demands answers. He was silent during the Manipur ethnic violence. He never addressed the Pegasus surveillance revelations. He ignored China's encroachment in Ladakh. He dodged questions on COVID mismanagement, demonetization chaos, and farmer suicides. And now, he's quiet as Trump repeatedly takes credit for India's military restraint. Modi has turned silence into a political weapon, a way to avoid accountability, kill stories, and control the news cycle. But that strategy has its limits. In 2025, the silence is beginning to sound like complicity, like cowardice for someone who built his career on nationalism. Because in the eyes of many Indians, Modi is not just avoiding a lie. He's allowing the nation to be humiliated, all to protect himself, not the country. Reason number 4. Preserving false strongman image. For over a decade, Modi has projected himself as a strongman, a 56-inch chested leader who never bows to anyone. His political brand is built on appearing decisive, nationalistic, and militarily aggressive. Operation Sindoor, like the Balakot strikes before it, was used to reinforce this narrative. It was framed as Modi showing Pakistan who's boss, asserting Indian power, acting alone, without outside influence. Now imagine what happens if Modi publicly admits that it was Trump who ended the operation. The entire myth shatters. For someone who campaigns on slogans like Nation First and New India, admitting he stopped a military action on another president's advice would be political suicide. His silence isn't diplomatic, it's self-protective, because even a denial would give the story more oxygen, and a confirmation would destroy him. So he chooses the third option: say nothing, let the media move on, hope the public forgets. But silence can be loud, and in this case, it's deafening. Reason number 3. Modi cannot afford to look small in his core circle. Let's be clear. Any PM who truly cared about India's strategic image would have immediately issued a statement directly rejecting Trump's claims. But this isn't about India. It's about Modi's own standing within the BJP and among the business elite who depend on him to stay in power. Acknowledging Trump's involvement makes Modi look weak. Denying it risks drawing Trump's ire and provoking further revelations. So Modi does what he always does in a bind. He disappears. He has been dodging the ongoing parliament session, which is in furor over Modi's gross mismanagement and ruin of India, including the ceasefire issue. This is not a leader acting in India's interest. This is a politician trying to prevent the collapse of his own myth. Behind the chest-thumping nationalism lies a man who can't afford to look small, even if the cost is India's dignity. Reason number 2. Modi's political dominance is cracking. Modi has ruled India for over a decade, but in 2025, the cracks are showing. Youth unemployment is at record highs. The urban middle class is disillusioned. Farmers' protests are stirring again. Inflation is biting the poor. And most crucially, The BJP no longer commands blind loyalty in parliament. This is no longer the Modi of 2019, riding high on Pulwama and nationalism. This is a leader increasingly on the defensive, increasingly out of touch with rising dissent. The opposition is more unified. Civil society is more vocal. Even parts of the international press are beginning to scrutinize the gap between Modi's image and India's institutional rot. In such a climate, any sign of weakness becomes lethal. A single misstep can change the momentum of an entire election cycle. Modi's silence on Trump's claim isn't just about one statement. It's about survival in a system where he has made himself the entire brand. If the brand cracks, everything falls. Reason number 1. The Adani factor. This is a vital aspect regarding Modi's silence, and it has nothing to do with foreign policy or national interest. At the same time, Trump's ceasefire claim is making headlines. Gautam Adani, Modi's closest corporate ally and generally considered a pillar of Modi's political and financial architecture, is under fire. Adani is facing serious criminal charges in the US, and in Parliament, the opposition is relentless, linking Modi directly to the scandal. Rahul Gandhi has called Adani and Modi two sides of the same coin. Opposition leaders are demanding a joint parliamentary committee, JPC, to investigate. With this storm brewing, Modi cannot afford to open another front by contesting Trump's claims immaterial of their veracity. He is already fighting for political survival. On one hand, he is accused of helping a billionaire loot the country. On the other, a foreign president claims to control India's military decisions. That's not just bad optics. It's a credibility collapse. Modi knows it, so he ducks, dodges, and hides, hoping both storms pass without hitting landfall. But India notices, the public notices, and history will remember. Clearly, Modi's silence over Trump's ceasefire claims is not about Trump anymore. It's not even about Operation Sindoor. It's about what kind of leader India has at a time of rising geopolitical tension and internal decay. A leader who refuses to answer simple questions, protects billionaire allies over national institutions, is willing to let a foreign leader claim credit for Indian military decisions, and chooses personal survival over national pride. Modi is trapped by his own image and deeds, exposed by scandals, and afraid of the very accountability he once promised. And that is why he will never refute Trump directly. Because to refute Trump is to admit that Modi no longer controls the narrative. And for this Prime Minister, that's a fate worse than defeat. Do let us know your views in the comments box. And if you haven't already, do subscribe to this channel for cutting-edge news analysis, reports, and opinion. Thanks for stopping by.